Welcome to the channel, Field of Dreams Media. So I want to take you through this journey where the Seventh Day Adventist organized a camp meeting at Homa-Hills. This was something that was very wonderful, and it was a success. It brought about all the youths, the Pathfinders, the adventurers, women ministries, elders of the Seventh Day Adventist together so that they can grow in faith and in talent, and both mind-wise and physically, interacting with people from different cultures and regions. So this happened somewhere in Nyanza, along the foots of Homa-Hills, Mount Homa-Hills, near the shores of Lake Victoria. Actually, it was just along the shores of Lake Victoria. So the Western Bloc brought the activity there where it was packed full. This is just a glimpse of what the children and the men and the guidance who came with the kids, both mostly the adventurers and the youths, the Pathfinders. They came to preach the gospel of God, and it really had a big impact on the community. That is the Kanyango and the Rachuonyo. Mostly it was the talk of town, all the way from Ugis, Kindu Bay, Homa Bay. So these kids came from all walks of life. They came from Eldoret, they came from Kakamega, Nakuru. Some of them were also from Uganda, and they really did a lot of preaching to the community. We had a very talented band that you had a trumpet and the drums. They were singing all the way every evening and in the mornings when they were raising flags. So this is just the way they were. Some of them were living. You see, they are in tents. They are in mostly it was tents because there were so many. Actually, a population of 30,000 plus. See, some of them were also enjoying at the lake, the beaches, having some bath. But it was dangerous, though. There were those guards, the youths who were trying to take care, protect them from not drowning. But you see the kind of joy. Some of had not even seen the lake Victoria, and it is just within Kenya. So mostly it really had an impact. We really enjoyed. The locals really had the time to be preached for, and also see the multitude. It was like a town. They brought Nairobi to Kanyango. That is where to Homa Bay actually. So it was a talk of town, and these kids really interacted and really had their time. The night vigils and even the experience, the exposure. I think some of them, even though there were some few challenges, but I think mostly the bigger picture is that they really made an impact to the local community. It was the talk of town. Actually, during the day and the night, people used to walk up and down. You wonder where someone is walking to. And the whole area was habited like it was Dadaab. Everywhere was tents, and people habitating. People were living in those in those tents just for 10 days, and it was at a standstill. Yeah, things were amazing. It was a town, everywhere was lit. I think mostly the organization was good, but whatever what's good also has got its disadvantages and advantages. But all in all, it was a good occasion. It was a good experience for most of the young and the youths and even the elders who came to interact, to preach the gospel, and also to enlighten the youths with their talent. There were so many talents: the footballers, the Pathfinders who were marching left, right, and center, and also showcasing different arts. Some of them were also going as far as to the mountains for escapees, like they were going for some adventures, like a lot of activities were in display. And I think the instructors there were also very vigorous, and they had to do whatever they could within those short timelines. But what amazed me, you see, this was just a short video on how they were living. It was though bizarre, but it was for 10 days. It looked like the dab for me. I had never seen such a thing. And this is an experience that in a lifetime, when you as a kid or a youth, if you go through, it humbles you, and you see when you're told that this is, some people are in camps and living like they lived. You see, you are in a tent of maybe 20 or 15 or 10 people, and you all of you are surviving in it. So I think the experience was also so the exposure was good, and it is something the Seventh Day Adventist really need to actually do more frequently, so that our youths, when they are up, they're growing up, they need to get such kind of experiences, and different localities, even communities, will be humbled, and the gospel will actually be spread to even those who don't know, because it used for the Saturdays and the evenings, people used to gather to see how these young and energetic youths were displaying skills that were really humbling. So it's really good to bring such. It really made an impact to the locals, even though the mindset changed. Those who had the mindset of doing businesses, actually they really reaped out of this, because this was a population of almost 30,000, and all of them needed to eat. So all businesses really flourished, from fishmongers to shopkeepers, to hoteliers, to ice cream vendors, actually to everybody. Even those people, those people who were very creative and had the idea of creating latrines, pit latrines, they were selling at 5 bob each. So 5 bob per person, it was a lot. So for the last few days, when it was ending, the camp, it was really having some, it was the stench, like you could feel, because everybody was really, the waste were everywhere actually, and those pits really got filled. But all in all, it was a good experience. We really loved it, and it should be something that should be practiced and repeatedly done. So we thank you. We want more of this should happen, and the organization should just be straight with things. so that it is organized well, and that's it. We really thank the organizers to bring such an activity of 30,000 population of 30 to this place. Thank you so much, and endeavor to subscribe to our channel for more videos and more epic stories. Thank you so much.